All right. Hello and welcome. Okay, we're going live on YouTube. Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Raymond Ijeomah, real estate entrepreneur as well as property lawyer here in Nigeria. And in this particular video, we're basically going to be having a conversation about rental income in Abuja and how how Abuja landlords are cashing out on a daily basis. Forgive the background. We're actually here on inspection or waiting for a client. So we just decided to use the opportunity to show you this. But first, before we start and I introduce Victor, this property right here is available for sale. We just came to check it out and we're waiting for someone to take us to another site. And that's why we decided to use this opportunity to do this video. And here with me is Mr. Victor. Hi.
Hi.
All right. Okay, so quickly, we're going to have to say a thing or two or have a conversation about rental income in Abuja. Um, Mr. Victor, the least was like the least rent you have heard somebody pay in Abuja in areas that are not in the outskirts.
The least rent for a self-con,
Okay.
I think the least you could get for a self-con is 500,000. For a self-con, that is a room,
Just a room
with
your toilet
kitchen
and
and toilet. Yes, the least you could get for a reasonable standard, the least is 500,000.
Okay.
Then for a one-bedroom, you should be talking about 900 to 1.5 million. Then for two-bedroom and above, you should be talking about 1.5 to 10 million, depending on the location, depending on the standard. So the least you could get, and 10 million is not the maximum, if I must say. It's not the maximum. It's just at the average.
On the average, yeah.
Depending on the location, especially if it's not on the outskirts of town.
All right. So why are we having this conversation, really? For me, uh, we have heard it every now and I mean, it's something very common. Living in Abuja is expensive. We're all that argument has been won a long time ago, that living in Abuja is expensive. But I wish to say that what actually makes Abuja expensive is the rent.
Yeah, we could say that, yes, because to a great extent, other things are in place. When you talk of road, you have roads. A great extent, certain parts of Abuja have good electricity. Yes, especially if you are not on the outskirts. Even people on the outskirts, they actually enjoy light to a great extent. May not have it for 24 hours, but at least having up to 10 to 15 hours of light,
Yeah.
it's something to be thankful for, considering the issue of power we have in the country.
Yeah.
So for Abuja, some places you could get up to 10 of light. So that's that. Then for food, there are places that food are relatively cheap in Abuja.
Mm-hmm.
So, majorly it's just, let's say, maybe transportation and what again? Rent. Once you have those two sorted out, I think.
So based on hierarchy, we are saying that rent is
top the list.
It tops the list, yes, any day, anytime.
Once you can pay rent, you can live in Abuja.
Okay. Now, that's on one side of this conversation. People who complain, not necessarily complain, it's a fact. So let's not call it a complaint, It's a fact that rent is expensive here, houses are expensive here. That's on one side. But in that same conversation of rent being expensive, there's another set of people who are happy that it's expensive. And as a matter of fact, who wish that it would get more expensive. And those are the people who own the houses,
Exactly.
the landlords.
The landlords.
Those are the
Abuja
people.
landlords are cashing out big time.
I posted yesterday on Facebook that they are actually the real big boys in town.
They are actually.
And for somebody, I was listening to one. Is it is a chief of staff to one of the um, top five politicians, political positions in Nigeria. And in his lecture with us that day in leadership and business school, he was talking about how he's made for life because of the investments, the houses and properties that he has in Abuja. That his retirement plan is his rental income. And with his rental income, he can afford to go for vacation for the rest of his life whenever he chooses to retire. So that's passive income. I think that's the goal, and that's where real estate really is amazing because you can deliberately build a system, you can deliberately create your life, you can deliberately design the type of retirement that you want to have, the type of life you want to live after you retire. You can't deliberately design and build it, and that's what I I that's where um, most of us should really desire to be. And it starts by sometimes very little investments like land. One, two, three, four, five, six lands. And later on, one building, two, three, four, five buildings. And before you know it, you are already building sustainable wealth through real estate investment. And that is why we, as a company, Fortreal Rei Ltd, we are committed. I like to always say right now that we are naturally designed to share these opportunities with you. Like I said, right, help me with the mic. Like I said, right before rental, I mean, is a, a means of money for rent. Uh, this is um, this is a bank that can this is ATM. Okay, let's call it, yes, let's call it ATM. ATM for money, real estate for money. You know, and we have these kind of opportunities scattered around Abuja. You want them for land as it relates to appreciation. You want to gain appreciation for land, then we have them available for you. If you're looking at buying a property that you want to maximize or want to get rental income from, then we also have all of those available for you to get. So, whilst you, I mean, for wherever you are, I also have said recently that you don't have to go Abuja to make money from Abuja. You don't have to live in here to make. So it actually is even good for you. So if it's possible that you're living somewhere outside of Abuja, maybe in the diaspora or somewhere in Delta State, somewhere in Benin City, somewhere in any city where you may not be spending a lot of money, you can actually create a system in somewhere else where rent is really on the high side and be making a lot of money for yourself. I think that's all I really need to say. So, Victor.
Yeah, for me, one thing that is basic for every human is shelter.
Mm,
It's
yeah.
something that can never go out of demand.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you having something that is constantly on demand.
Mm-hmm.
You are sure to make income from it at all time.
Yeah.
So, like I've always said, if you don't have a land, you've not landed. So whatever you are
Mm-hmm.
doing, whatever you are working for, whatever you are accumulating, and you don't have a property that is bringing you rental income annually, you still have a long way to go.
Mm.
So today we are just encouraging you to at least get a property. If you have one, you need one more. That shouldn't be the end.
So if you have
So
two, you need
you
another
need one more. You can never, you
So at
can
every point in your life, you need one
you
more.
just need one more. Need one more. For every level you attain, you should have a land for it. Yeah.
You
That's
just
just it.
you keep dropping Rema. The first one you said was if you don't have land, you have not landed. And now you're saying that for every level you attain in life,
A land.
you need land. So you need land to sustain you at that
Yeah.
level. Nice one. All right, so the numbers to reach out to right on your screen. The very good the person we're waiting for here. Right. Anamuneka. So, ladies and gentlemen, you hear for us again soon. Me, not you keep hearing from us. Yes, you keep hearing from us. So stay in touch, subscribe to the channel, and reach out to the numbers showing in the comment section. I think we'll find it. We kind of did this right now. It will be in the comment section, and just stay in touch. We'll keep bringing you opportunities, investment opportunities. We'll show you around. I think I didn't say this place is just off the airport road.
Yeah.
Where the property is just off the airport road.
One of the most developed area in Lugbe.
Exactly.
Most developed, most secured
Mm.
in Lugbe.
All right. So you have it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Bye bye.
Eh? So, what did you do?